Hey, she's a teen training. It's the 16th of September. We've got a couple birthdays, by the way. Sherry Martin and Chrissy Emerald. Happy birthday, you guys. Tara's was just a couple days ago. We have so many Virgos. December babies, right? Um, anyway, happy birthday, you guys. Any other birthdays on here today? And wanted to shout out Gina Stano. I know she couldn't make it. They had another appointment they had to go to, but for making SC2 last month. Yes,
Woo!
3,500 in volume. And I think a lot of you have been hearing her story and Doc Mitchell's story throughout the summer. They have been so intentional. They're in a new place in South Carolina for the 3 months and just intentionally networking in this new community, and they have made so many great relationships and brought on customers and consultants. Lindy went down there and helped them with some presentations. So they are rocking and rolling. So I definitely want Gina and Doc to share their story probably in the next time we meet, hopefully. So Christy and Dave here. I think you all know us. We're happy to be here with you guys. And just a couple things like on we've got, it's September now. Thank goodness summer is over. And we've got so many things coming up
Not
to look
true.
forward to.
Not true.
Well, no, we love summer, but as far as business,
Business is bad.
I think we're gonna have a lot more focus. We've got a product launch coming up. We started the Monday motivational calls. If you guys were not on last Monday's call, which was yesterday, or listen to the replay, please do, because we have collaborated with other leaders across LifeVantage. We had 73 people on our very first call yesterday. And last night, after 2 hours after I posted the replay link, you guys, we had 53 people listen to the replay. And just Angie and I have been getting texts for 2 days, for one day now, just about how inspiring the calls were. You guys, it's all about the stories, right? So we're just bringing you the stories. And please, like Angie said on the call, like, don't just come and listen to it. Like, invite people to it. Invite your customers, your prospects. Make sure your team's on them, because it's all about building belief in what we have here with LifeVantage, whether it's products, the opportunity, and so many reasons why stories. So we shared it all the reasons why, yes, on yesterday's call. And then Wellness Wednesdays, every Wednesday, there's another team that's bringing you Wellness Wednesdays. Again, it's a great place to tune into and listen from, on specific topics from a lot of the experts. But please, like, invite. That's our job, right? Is we want to invite people to the information. So I try to my best to post those in Vitality Rocks every single week, like on Tuesdays, as soon as I get the information, and I make it an event. So, if you say that you're interested in attending the event, then your people that you added in Vitality Rocks, I believe, should get like a notification that you're interested in attending, and then they'll pay attention to that. We just want more and more people to attend. You can tag people on there. So they're really awesome, you guys. They're going on like 5 years with these Wellness Wednesdays. And then coming up October 24th through 25th, we've got the Dallas conference. We've got at least like 22 people already on our team, all committed to go. But we've got a whole month of people coming on board or changing their minds and making it happen. So I know Karen Fisher is working on her ticket today. So please, 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 you don't want to miss the event with this big partnership launch that we're going to be promoting. And then one more event before we go into the training tonight is the Eric Worre GoPro. And I want to share my screen here. So as most of you know, Eric Worre is an industry leader. He doesn't belong to one company. He he wants our profession to become more and more professional, all of us more and more educated, staying on top of what's going on. So every year in December for 3 days, he has a big event. You can go in person, but most of us attend virtual. And this is, I wanted just to show you what the agenda is. So the very first day, day one, and I'm sorry, this is, you can go to GoPro Experience 2025, but um, I want to show you, it's December,
Fifth and sixth, I think.
where's the dates? December
Fifth.
5 and 6. It's 3 days. So day one is recruiting mastery, how to find people to talk to, start authentic conversations, and present with confidence using strategies that work for 2025. They're not the same strategies that worked a year ago, you guys. So staying on the cutting edge of what's going on in our industry. Day two is duplication mastery, how to get your new people connected and comfortable and doing the do. And then day three is leadership mastery, how to lead with vision, inspire your organization, and build leaders who build leaders. Right? So, so powerful, you guys. 3 days. And Eric Worre is coming out with a new book. As you know, he wrote the 7 Skills in Network Marketing that we've all encouraged you guys to read. And I'm sure every single one of you here has read that book more than once. And when we bring on new consultants, we want them to read that as well. It gives you the 7 skills, but he's got a new book out. But here's the guest speakers, you guys. Andrew has asked me who the guest speakers: Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, my very favorite person, Mel Robbins, Pitbull, Lisa Nichols, Sylvester Stallone, Les Brown, and Bob Proctor. So the virtual tickets, you guys, for the 3 days are typically just $97. However, they're offering it for $3 for the 3 days, $3. Can y'all afford $3? Raise your hands. To watch the virtual, and you get the free book. We're going to have to, or excuse me, you get his new book for free included for your $3. We just have to pay shipping on it. That's it. So I have a link, Dave and I have a link that you can sign on for the $3. Yes, you can do it here, but we don't get anything, nothing for you using the link. It's just a way, because we're in part of his mastermind, it's just a way for him to keep track of, the tickets from our team. So I will get the link to you on that. Now I want to bring GoPro event. Oh, I have it written down. December 5th through the 7th. Okay. And this is a great time to gather, your network marketing friends, your team, and watch it together. Make popcorn, cozy up under a blanket, except if you're in Florida, it might still be hot. And have some and sit by a fire. We'll have our team here at our house. Fly over here, you guys. Anyone's welcome to come and watch it with us in December. Okay, so I'm going to throw it out to Lindy. Lindy has been doing a ton of research on this new partnership with Lovebiome. She's super excited about it, has lots of golden nuggets. And she asked Brandon Cunningham also to share his expertise. So, Lindy. Oh, you're muted, sweetie.
Okay, there we go. Zoom Basics 101, unmute yourself. Hi, everyone. Yeah, that's exciting about the Eric Worre event. $3. I mean, you can't beat that, right? But I'm here to talk to you tonight about the partnership with LifeVantage and Lovebiome. And first and foremost, if you haven't seen the town hall on the partnership, they did actually two. One was called a town hall, and then they looped back around and did another one. I think they had some tech difficulties with that, so I don't even think that's available as a recording. But the town hall is, and it's very, very good. And you'll also get to meet the CEO of Lovebiome, and I think his name it's Kelly what? Kelly Olson, I believe, is his name. But if you have not seen that town hall on the partnership, make absolutely sure that you do that. I mean, you guys, this is your business. And think about it. If you had a brick and mortar small business and you partnered with someone, you'd want to know a thing or two about them, right? So please understand what we have, here, even if you're just getting started, actually, especially if you're just getting started, check out that town hall because that'll answer some questions for you. Also, for the leaders on this call, make sure you dig down in your organization and let your consultant teamies know what's happening and what's possible right now with LifeVantage, because this partnership with Lovebiome is going to boldly propel us into the future. So this puts all of us, okay, on the growth curve. LifeVantage is now about 200 and what is it, $228 million company, I believe, in the latest financials, which we have online that anybody can see. But those that build businesses between about the 200 million mark and about the 700 million mark are in what you call the wave. Okay, that's the growth of a company because before that, before they hit the 200 million, a lot of companies are getting the kinks out. They're within, let's say, their first 10 years. And your build may be a very slow build, but you really have an opportunity when the company gets to about that 200 million mark and then going into before it hits a billion. Because once a company hits seven, eight, 900 million, you're talking about a company that then everybody has heard of, they've already made decisions about, and all of that. So we really are at the growth point. Catch the wave now. The timing could not be better. And now, what I want to do is bring on my buddy and LifeVantage presidential consultant. And he was busy this evening, so he couldn't join us live. But he went out of his way to create a video and send it to me. So, presidential consultant and creator of Freedom Factory. If you haven't checked out his podcast, it's really good. Here's Brandon Cunningham, and let's see what he has to say. Brandon?
Lovebiome and the partnership with LifeVantage. I've been fortunate enough, as some of you probably know, to have been in the room when, or right before this deal happened with the company. And I will tell you, first of all, I was a little reluctant when I heard the news. But as soon as I spent some time with some of these top leaders in the organization over there and the founder of the company, I immediately got like my brain shifted to what do we do with it? Like, what do I do with this? And that's what I want to talk with you about because instantly I knew they were good people and that's all I needed to know. So first of all, thank you guys for letting me kind of come in a little bit relaxed. This is what I look like when I'm not in a suit and tie on stage. But listen, it took me all of 20 minutes to get my first person to say yes to look at LifeVantage after this announcement was made. So I think it was a week ago today at 5 p.m. Eastern that the press conference went out to the street, Wall Street, and we were under an NDA until that point. I couldn't say anything. So if you guys remember, we had a town hall that night where the groups were together. But it took me less than 30 minutes to get my first yes, which means I was already messaging at 5:01 people in my contact list. And so the first thing I would tell you and the priority in all of this is we are gaining a lot of, first of all, professionals in network marketing, highly skilled and trained professionals. We're gaining a group of people who love network marketing, have a passion for the lifestyle and the type income it can produce. And the income, when I say that, don't think, guys, I'm thinking, Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I mean, obviously that is possible. But what I'm thinking, what I'm trying to explain to you is the type income isn't the amount of money, but how it's delivered. And that's in that monthly mailbox money. You do the work once years ago and get paid every month for introducing people to this company and its products. That's what I'm talking about. And so anytime you can think about if all of a sudden your personal team gained a dozen really good, talented, skilled, passionate network marketers, what would happen to your numbers? They would go up. And that's what's going to happen November 1st with LifeVantage. We're gaining this incredible group of talented people, and the sales are going to go up. And when sales goes up, it's good for everyone, right? And so, what I would tell all of you guys is if you've not reached out to certain people, now's the time. Even if you've reached out to people before and they were like, I'm not so sure, now's the time to circle back. And all you have to do in the message to them or the call to them is just say, hey, is now a good time for you? Like, are you in a space where it's a good time for you to look at something that's happening with LifeVantage? Because that's all we're looking for. We're not looking for people who are not interested. We are looking for people who are looking. You get that? Like, we are looking for people who are looking. And so work that into your, like, are you looking? Are you open? There's something going on that you need to know. And the other big thing that I think this does, besides gives all of us another reason to hit our contact list, reach out to people. The other thing that this does is it should send really clear message to the entire LifeVantage family, but the entire industry about where we stand as a company at LifeVantage. There is so much noise in this profession, this industry about the MLM side of things. Like, you got the product sales, the affiliate side, and you got the team builders. And there's so many people saying, supposed experts that are saying team building is dead. No, wrong. Wrong. It will forever be here. It will forever be a part of this business model. And for that reason, LifeVantage is set themselves up in a perfect situation to take advantage of people who are looking for that type home. That's what I'm doing. I'm going out to people who love the profession of network marketing, who love the fact that you can do it once and get paid over and over, who love the fact that you can improve other people's lives by giving them a path. Those are the people I'm looking for, and that's who I suggest you look for, because LifeVantage just got much stronger in that space. A loud message that this is a solid company who loves the channel of network marketing. We've got no intention of doing away with what we think is an incredible business model. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I would suggest you do. And I would also suggest this in wrapping up: get as many people to Dallas as you can, because that room is going to be electric. This Lovebiome group that's a whole nother thing I just thought of. You guys, we are so spoiled at LifeVantage. This Lovebiome group is blown away by what we have for them. And we've been a little spoiled, to be honest with you. Be in that room, guys, in November, and get 5 people. Get 5 personal sponsored people that you've brought into the business. Get them to Dallas. Don't wait on the tickets. It's going to sell out. Get them to Dallas. The energy in that room is going to be next level. Get them in that room, and you're going to have an excited team leaving out of that room and ready to run for the November 1st launch. And then, of course, taking us through the year and into the best part of network marketing. And that's January, February, March, April, May. Those months are glorious for building an MLM team. I can't wait. We've got a good run ahead of us. So thank you for having me on here for a few minutes. That's what I'm doing. I suggest you do the same. All right. Back to you guys.
Woohoo. Love
Thank
it.
you, Brandon. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I especially like, I mean, what really stood out for me was when he said, we're not looking for people who are not interested. We're looking for people that are looking. And so keep that in mind, because I think we keep looping back around to the same people who aren't interested. And, just move on to the people that are, to the people that see this as a vision, because like he said, this industry is looking at LifeVantage. And I've been with several other companies, and you go over here, you always think the grass is greener over here or whatever it is. take a look at where we really are from a business perspective. Yes, it's going to be awesome when we launch P84, which is the gut biome, and we're excited about that. But look at it from a business perspective also. And don't be afraid to talk to other people about that. And if you don't really know what to say, if you're either a newbie or you're a product person, get one of your leaders or upline on the phone. I'll be happy to talk to the business any day, anytime, to anyone. And I know Christy and Dave would say the same, and Angie, and all the leaders on this call, and even Crossline people and everything else. Just talk to people about the business. I think we're all really good at talking to people about the products, but let's get excited about this because it is really exciting.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lindy, for all of that. And thank you for reaching out to Brandon
Yeah,
for that.
together, what a treat.
That's awesome. We'll have to figure out how to get that in Team Vitality Facebook group as well. You guys, I put the link to the GoPro tickets. I hope you see it in the chat right there. And then I've got a final conversation for you. There's several of us leaders who have looked at moving our conversations, like our messaging to you guys, to what is called Telegram. Is who's familiar with Telegram? Raise your hand. Has anyone used it before? Okay. Um, and I'm going to give you all of the reasons why I put a lot of thought into it. I've talked to a lot of leaders just across the board and other companies, like what they're doing with communication, because we've got a lot of little chats out there. We've got, right, all the team chats, all the things. And we really want to just always think about the busiest person on the team. Um, we want people to be able to find information easy. And we want it to be super streamlined and efficient as much as possible. So Telegram is the way to go. And then I kind of rolled it out to some of the other leaders on the team, and they're on board. So now we want to get you guys on board. So I have just a couple slides to explain what and why right here. You can all see this, right? Okay. So it's just a free app, you guys, that you go to the App Store and download this app. It looks like that little paper airplane there. Okay. And then once you do it, I believe you put in your phone number. I did it quite a while ago, but Lindy recently did. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you put in your phone number, and then it's going to ask you, do you want Telegram to have access to your contacts? And you just bypass that, right, Lindy, on that?
Yes, it's going to give you two options. It's going to say access to all your contacts or choose your own. Click the choose your own, but then don't choose any, and then it'll give you the next option. And then you can do it whenever, and you can add people individually. Just do it that way. I didn't want to do access to all my contacts. So you don't have to.
Okay. And I'm going to give you guys a link just to go straight to so once you have it downloaded on your phone, and you can get it on your laptop as well, on your computer. And then we'll give you the link and or invite you directly into our Team Vitality Hub. So I spent a couple days, you guys, kind of putting it together, kind of getting it started for you. So you'll see here on the left, right under the Telegram app, it'll say Team Vitality Hub. That's all you're going to see. When you click on that, you can see all of these categories. So everything's going to be totally like in its own place. So we're going to have just a main chat. And then we're going to have one just for social media content. So if you want to grab something for your stories or whatever, click on that. I've already got a few things in there, but we can all add stuff in there. Okay. One, a comp plan, information, a video. Lindy's smiling. I might put you in charge of adding some value in there, just a video we can grab on the comp plan, all the things. And then opportunity overviews. So whatever recorded overview that we're sharing, even the opportunity slides. If you want the slide deck to do your own, we're going to put it in that heading, and then tools and videos to share. So biohack and activate, I already put in there. It's one that goes straight to the ABC prime time, the 3 minute one, and one that goes to the explore that has all of the things. That's our main tool, right? And then scripts. I've loaded you up with some scripts, you guys. How to invite, how to follow up, what to say about this product, what to say about that product. It's in scripts. And then business basics, like just some training, like how to follow up with your customers. I think I added in there product Q&A. So any kind of product questions, put it in there. We'll come in and answer. And then events. So everything from our Motivational Monday call to our, Wellness Wednesdays, to information on Dallas, to our Tuesday night team trainings, all the events will be in there. So again, you want to stay up to speed on what's going on. So just click real quick. Okay, this is coming up this week, right? Um, and then the start here. So we want every new consultant to click on start here before they do anything else. And then that's going to give them our just our little one-page checklist to get started. Okay. And we'll have a training on that as well. So that's what the Telegram app is all about. So why Telegram again? Um, Again, never losing files or messages. Telegram keeps all the messages, links, and files and videos stored in the cloud. No limits on history. You can scroll back months or years to find the info. You can search for the info. Speed and reliability. So it's really fast. It works even when your Wi-Fi is sketchy. So, like text messaging and Facebook messaging, if your Wi-Fi isn't good, it's really hard to especially get like photos and PDFs downloaded. So Telegram's great for that. And then extra features like pinned messages. So some of the important messages, we'll put it right on top, like the calls and the scripts and whatnot. Search function, you can just search for the topic that you want to search for. Privacy and security, it's encrypted, so the conversations stay secure, unlike Messenger. And as you know, in Messenger, if you're talking about, like a swimsuit, then all of a sudden you're going to see all these ads pop up everywhere on swimsuits. So you're not going to get that with Telegram. And then easy access across devices. So use it seamlessly on your phone, tablet, desktop. And then organized communication, like I just showed you, right? So we have specific topics and to specific conversations so it doesn't get all muddled. Again, we're thinking about you busiest people that are working all day long, and at the end of the day, you want to kind of, see what's going on in the team that day. You don't have to go through a whole chat. You can go specifically to the topics you want to get more information on. And then smarter notifications. So yeah, just turn, like I have my notifications. I don't have sounds turned on, but what I want you to do is put your Telegram app right there by your text messages. So when you're looking at your phone and you see if you got any text messages, you can also see if there's any updates to Telegram. And then it'll just kind of say you've got one update or two updates. It doesn't have to ping or whatever. So you can set those in your settings. And then we can do polls, we can do audio messages in there and video sharing and all of the things. So I hope this sold you on it because we have to get everybody transferred over there because we're going to be closing down the other chats we've got going on. So I want to just take like 2 minutes right now for you guys to just go straight to your app store and download the Telegram app and then move it over to like your main screen where you've got your text messages. So you see it. And then while you're doing that, and then, like I said, I'm going to give you the link to get added to the chat, or we can individually invite you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me specifically, or one of your other executive leaders, and they can help you answer any questions about Telegram. Any questions about anything we talked about tonight? Telegram, our partnership with Lovebiome.
So what's the heading on Telegram? Search for what's it called?
Dave's question is, what is the search word for Telegram? It's Team Vitality Hub. Yeah. you have questions and you're muted, unmute, or you can type it here in.
When you go into your app store, is it Telegram Messenger?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Good question.
And
Yeah,
I
look,
just want to say, as a lot of people know, because I'm not on social media that much, that these are the kind of things where I go, oh no, we got to learn a new thing. I love this. One of the things I really love this uh, is I have boards right now, and that's where I house everything. And, it's just difficult to get somebody to download boards or have to pay for it or something like that. So I love this idea. I know in the team chat, I've always as much as I like chatting back and forth with people, it's difficult when we put something in there that's so important and then 30 minutes later it gets lost. And we have a lot of people that work all day long and they're not looking at the team chat. And so they miss a lot of messages. So I think this is really going to be good for all of us and our teams and adding new people and showing them where to start. So I just want to say thanks for your work on this, Christy and Angie, and really liking the idea there.
thank you for that feedback. A couple of things too with Facebook Messenger, like if you get kicked off of Facebook, like poor Dana Finney did for, I don't know, weeks, she lost complete communication with our team. Complete communication. So that's another reason is we want to get off of yeah, with that we want to kind of steer away from Messenger. But it's really important for us to really create community, you guys, and our Team Vitality Facebook group, and of course Vitality Rocks, that is our community. So we want everyone to just do a better job at shouting people out, even for the smallest thing, what you're grateful for, or what somebody did that, that day, or just their very first customer. Um, shout them out in Team Vitality, welcome people, recognize people, all of the things. That's really our community because we can see our, faces and all of the things. And we have a lot of great training and information in there as well. But again, on your day-to-day, just keeping things streamlined, it's going to be Telegram. So thank you guys for joining. This will be recorded. We'll get it out to you. I'm going to put this recording in our Telegram under events. So you'll see it there. All right.
Bye,
Have a
everybody.
good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.